and welcome back to my channel. Further investigation into these Mark V clusters. This here is a Mark V VW Golf lowline cluster. Okay, so because you see it's got the two halves, and this one is a highline cluster. Now what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take the information, I'm going to put the mileage to 0, and then I'm going to copy the EMO data and EEPROM from this one into this one, and we'll see if it works. Now at the moment the key is programmed to this one, so if I just turn the ignition off, take the key out, switch the ignition back on, okay, see the key flashing, so it's not responding to the key. This one is a type 4 and this one is a type 4C, so it's a different protocol. Siemens sort of made it a little bit more secure, so we will see if this actually makes a difference. Okay, if it doesn't, if I can't do it, you won't be seeing this video. Right, so I'm going to turn this on first of all. We'll let it settle down. It's accepted the key. I'll wait till it finishes its beeps, and then what we'll do first of all is we will plug in VAG Commander, and we'll change the mileage. So we'll let it make its stupid noises. Okay, so I'm just going to plug in VAG Commander. Right, shut up. Okay, so let's go VAG Commander. This one first. I want to open a channel. Okay, so it's in. I want instrument immobilizer. I want to read the current odometer value. Now this is in kilometers. Okay, and this of course is in miles. So I'm going to set these to zeros. So if I just go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, say 4. If we change that, okay, and if you look at that there, it says odometer changed. We'll read it again, see what it says. So it says 0, and there we go, on the cluster, 0. So that's the mileage changed to 0 and the key programmed, the little chip program there. I did that yesterday. Right, so what I want to do now is close the channel, close channel. Okay, get out of that. Now then, what we want to do now is turn the cluster off. I'm going to unplug this, and I'm going to plug in my auto. So bear with me. That one. Plug the auto in. I have to get a stand for this. Okay, so turn it back on. So she's back on. Keys accepted, which is good. Right. Okay, so immobilizer. So let's go emo. Let's go accept. Right. Let's go Volkswagen. Excuse me. And the job today will be to read the EMO data and the EEPROM. So Europe, Golf, 2004 to 2009. Okay, yes. Right, so EMO status scan. So if we do EMO status scan first, so it'll run through everything, and what we're looking for is all the keys. You know, the dealer key, active. There's a good key in the little key holder thing there. So everything's passed. Right, so as we can see, all this lot, yes, current key, you know, it locked keys, it learned key, yes, right. So let's try this. So we don't want to go add key, so let's go escape from this. Oh, you want to exit? Yes. Okay, vehicle, so control unit. So if I go control unit, this one, right, here we go. So what we want to do is we want to back up the EEPROM and we want to back up the EMO data. So that would be that one. So first of all, we've got to read the EMO data from the instrument cluster. Okay. And then it'll ask me to put it into a file. Okay, so there's the pin code, the VIN number, everything. Okay. Right, now I want to back up the EMO data. And it says there CDC24C32 EMO data. So what I want to do on that is I want to go backwards. And I just want to put low line. I'm just going to put low line EMO space IMMO, low line EMO, save. Okay. Okay, so that was backed up. Perfect. Now we want to back up the EEPROM data. So if I click on that, and I want to go back on this again, lowline LOWLNE EEPROM EEPROM, lowline EEPROM, save. In the subject community, the instrument cluster will flash or black out. Okay, so let's see if it does. Connecting the programmer. Says it's reading the EEPROM data. Sometimes the mileage will go back to 0. Not the mileage, the time will go back to 0. When it's finished, we will see. Backed up successfully. Okay. Right, so that's that one done. So I want to escape. Escape again. Okay, escape again. Right, now let's try this. So I'm going to put pause and I'm going to connect up the other cluster. Okay, the other cluster is now plugged in. So we're going to switch the other cluster on and you'll see the difference. Okay, so this is the highline. Obviously immobilizer active because it still adds its own information. And there's our chip in the key. All right. So it'll probably make some stupid noises. We will see. Okay, now here we go. So I'll let it finish doing that. It'll do it probably one more time. Okay, so let's try it again now. So we're going to go 2004 to 2009. Golf, yes. Okay, so what I want to do now is control unit. This one, okay. Now I'm going to load. So let's go recover EMO data. I've already taken the information from this one. So if I go recover EMO data, okay, it should ask me which file I want. Now I want lowline EMO, that one. Okay, EMO bin. Okay, click on that. Are you sure to write yes? So I'm writing the EMO data to the cluster. So, okay, failed to write EMO data. Okay, so let's read EMO data of this instrument cluster. Right, so there's our that's this cluster with its pin code. Okay, So let's go recover emo data again then, because that's what we're going to have to use by the look of it. Recover emo data, we'll do it again. Emo. Okay. Are you sure you want to write it? Yes. If that doesn't work, we'll do the EEPROM first. Okay. Failed to write emo data. Right, okay. So what we'll do then is we'll recover EEPROM data. So that's lowline EEPROM. Okay. The subsequent, yes, will flash. Okay. So we'll see if this one writes first. Okay, so that's good. That said EEPROM data successful. And look at that. The emo has gone out. Okay, so I'm going to go okay. So then let's recover emo data this time. Okay, that's just telling me that coolant level. But there's the mileage. Look there, see that mileage, 290 kilometers. Okay, so let's do this one. Are you sure you want to write the emo data? Yes. So at the moment it's successfully accepted the EEPROM, but it won't load the EEPROM data, the emo data rather. Okay, so that may... So let's see. So this is the new highline cluster. Obviously, it won't get anything from the ECU because it's not connected. I'm expecting to see dealer keys connected, is it locked, and this sort of thing. So let's have a look. Right, well, as we can see, it's accepted that key. So I wonder what the faults are. So let's go, move that out of the way, click on that, see what it says. Control module active static, instrument cluster data bus faulty, no signal communication. Right, so these are old. So if I erase these, yes. Okay, so it's just come up control module faulty, active static. Now what that means we don't know, not yet, because obviously the first time I've did it, so I'll have to look into that. Escape, number of keys, and I would think the software, the emo software is different, and that's probably why. So let's see if we can change that mileage, because 290,000 miles is too much. Okay, so I'm going to escape, 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 escape again. Okay, that should do it. Right, I'm going to turn off the cluster. I'm going to unplug the auto out and then plug in the, so again, right, so what I've done now is I've connected up the VAG commander rather. So switch it on. As we know, it's accepted the key, servicing 900 kilometers, all this lot. So there's the key. So let's see if it'll communicate. Open control panel. I'll wait till it makes it stop making that stupid noise. Okay, we'll go instrument cluster. We'll read the mileage. Okay, and we'll change that to 4 zeros. And we'll see whether this actually will change the mileage on a highline cluster. Well, it says odometer changed. No, it hasn't. So VAGCAN Commander, or VAG Commander, whatever you want to call it, does not. Let's reset the cluster. Okay, we'll read it again. Yeah, it won't change the mileage. If you've got any bright ideas in the comments how we're supposed to be doing this, I don't know. If I go change odometer again. Okay, read it again. Still exactly the same, it won't change. Now then, the last time I looked at this, it wouldn't read the security code. Somebody told me in the comments it's because the system is locked. Well, it's not locked at the moment because it's accepting that key. So let's see if we can read the security code. It'll take a little while and it'll come up whether it's either accepted it or not, and the security code will be there. So if that's the case, it's at the moment still a failure, because we need to be able to change that mileage. There we go, security code not found. And that is what happens with these 4C. So this is what they call a 4C. So it's an EMO 4C. And this particular one is the 974B. Okay, so that's it, warts and all. We can change the key, swap the EEPROM information over. It won't change the EMO information because it is a 4C. So basically, if I take this chip out of this holder, sorry this is taking so long, but you know, we got to learn somehow, haven't we? Right, if I turn this back on, if your dashboard comes up with safe, that means you've got a 4C. And if it comes up with a little flashing key, that's an EMO 4. So let me know in the comments, but it certainly looks like an EMO 4 is not compatible. Shut up. Is not compatible with an EMO 4C. Although it accepts the chip, accepts the key, you can't change the mileage, and it actually comes back saying module faulty or something like that. I'll use VCDS on another video and we'll have a look at that. Okay, thank you for watching.